founder and owner of Visions Fashion Modeling Agency. I teach fashion modeling to students between the ages of 6 and 25, and I've been in that business now for over 20 years. I'm just branching out now into my own designs, and I'm excited to be showing those. I'm helping to promote the Gateway Art Market, and so they asked us to put on a show here, and it just gives people a different way of looking at Native art through design and clothing. Most of the young ladies that I actually teach, we have a show at the end of those sessions. About building self-esteem. This is about creating a positive self-image more than it's about looking for the tall, skinny, slinky European model. It's more about finding identification in who they are. I offer Native youth the experience in fashion modeling because I really believe that it is a way for them to project self-imagery, to build self-esteem, and to have an opportunity to do something different other than the usual extracurricular sports and hobbies. So it's just another way for them to express themselves. We offer poise, etiquette, walking down a runway, standing correctly, sitting correctly. For thousands of years we've made our clothing, our designs, our family crests, our what we call our box of treasures. When we look at something like fashion modeling, for example, we tend to gather what we know traditionally and culturally through fashion modeling, or through any medium, through any outlet of art or entertainment. One of the things that I did is I've taken my own traditional style, my own traditional design, and I brought it into a contemporary world. We do some meditation where we can visualize seeing ourselves on stage. The parents really seem to enjoy watching the fashion shows, and they're really proud of their students when they see their accomplishments and they see them on the runway, and they actually get really involved, and so it becomes kind of a family dynamic. When the girls are involved, then the mothers are bringing them to the show, and also we've had opportunities for the young girls to have their parents or their grandparents help them make outfits or design clothing for them to actually wear. My mother's designs originate from the Tlingit influence. I'm a descendant of the chief sheiks from Wrangell, Alaska, who was the father of Annie Sligo, who married Robert Hunt. Robert Hunt and Annie Sligo moved from Alaska to Fort Rupert and had 12 children, and one of those 12 children were actually my great-great-grandfather. A lot of the influence in the art that you see, the traditional style that you see, is from that bloodline. I believe my mother taught me how to be a seamstress and taught me how to make these designs, the button blankets, and traditionally, and then the contemporary style designs. We're all taught different things in our families, and so my particular gift that I believe that my mother left me was designing clothes, and so I'm honoring her by showing the clothes and sharing her designs as well. And I really feel strongly that if I didn't do it, that I would be holding her still in life, so It is a rather personal thing for me. I think that for us to be able to feel connected to the larger society as Native people, we're going to have to break down some barriers about who we are as Native people. You know, we have a closeness to nature, we have a closeness to resource, we have a closeness to spirituality, and it is something that is a gift. And to be able to share that gift more and more often and with more people, you know, we need to do that. There's nothing wrong with sharing those gifts with the larger society, where we really have to become unified.
It's like looking at an old picture and capturing that moment and being able to tell the next generation. This is what your grandma did. This is what your auntie did.
Great sense of accomplishment through understanding that I learned. You know, I learned what it was that I was being taught by my mother, and she would be really proud of me right now to see what I've accomplished and what I've done.